Good morning, everybody. Yeah, you get to look at my ugly face. Ha ha! Anyway, I'm gonna do something I don't normally do. I'm gonna give a review of something that I have recently watched. I'm gonna review the series Dexter New Blood. This is pretty much a continuation of season 8 of Dexter, where we kind of got screwed at the ending, where Dexter drove off into the eye of the hurricane, I guess you could say. He was in his boat Slice of Life. And then as it ended, it showed where he had became a lumberjack. I mean, I guess that's one way to hide out, but I mean, and there was nobody that was totally satisfied with the way that Dexter ended. So here we are about 10 years later, and we are once again back in the world of Dexter Morgan, which, I mean, I'll have to say that Dexter is probably in my top 5 of all time. Sopranos, Walking Dead, Dexter, Dukes of Hazzard. I can't even think of a number 5 right now, to be honest, but that's how much I hold this series close to my heart. It starts off at, he's up in a town in New York called Iron Lake. He's trying to fit in as best he can. Everything is going good up until Harrison arrives. And if you'll remember, Harrison was his little 5-year-old son that he left with his quote, quote, girlfriend Hannah. Well, all these years later, Hannah has passed away. Harrison is looking for Dexter, all because of a letter that Dexter wrote to Hannah. So he's tracked Dexter down. Dexter starts seeing some dark tendencies in Harrison, and he starts to fear that Harrison is going to turn out the way that he did. So, yada yada. It doesn't take long for Dexter to get back in the swing of things. I mean, right off the bat, I mean, he's back to doing Dexter stuff. Let's just put it that way. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. I can see where people really didn't like the ending, but I mean, I thought personally that it was done perfect. Yeah, Dexter needed to die. Dexter needed to die. I mean, it was either this way, or I mean, they could have wrote something like where his cop girlfriend catches him, just like they were doing, but they could have let it on to where he's incarcerated, he's tried, he's convicted, put on death row for all the crimes that he's committed, all the murders. One of the things I really did not like about the series, okay, they bring a series regular back, Angel Batista. They brought him back, one of the best in the show. And they were teasing in that last episode that there was going to be a confrontation between Dexter and Batista. It never happened. That's a major hole in the storyline right there. Fans would have loved to see that, but no. I mean, for whatever reason, they did what they did. And I know I'm kind of looking off in the camera right now, so I've got this set up, so. But, all in all, I thought it was good. I thought instead of Harry being Dexter's little voice on his shoulder, I thought it was cool how they actually brought Deb in. And she was pretty much the voice on his shoulder because all throughout the series, Dexter was closest with Deb. And in that final scene, man, of Dexter, where she and him are basically holding hands and all this stuff, in his final moments, he sees his sister, he's holding on to her hand, but she pulls away from him. Pretty much that was saying his life is over. He's not holding on to the guilt of Deb's death anymore. He's free to move on. Yeah, for the hardcore Dexter fans, it sucks. But think about the storytelling. Dexter had to die again. I know I said that earlier, but Dexter had to die for this series to be right. And I believe, if I remember right, they brought back one of the main people that was in the series, Clyde Phillips. After he left, season 5, 6, 7, and 8 of Dexter just went downhill. But for the first 4 seasons, he was there. And in many people's opinion, seasons 1 through 4, they were the best. I mean, season 4 had the Trinity Killer, John Malkovich. You can't get no better than that. After that, it just all went downhill. But I would highly recommend Dexter New Blood for anybody. Yeah, I gave away a few spoilers. Oh well. It's been out, probably a year now. If you haven't seen it, tough shit, I just spoiled some of it for you. Anyway, until next time, I'm out of here. Everybody have a great day.